time 5:47 and still going. So just before 3 AM set off and still going. Wow. The rain. And I can smell carp. Don't know why. It's not my gear because, yeah, it's been here all night and that lot, and I can literally smell carp now. So someone's been catching them close by where I am right now, so I can smell them. Right guys, we're here. Me and Vanz. We've got his little lad coming in as well, so we might go keep him in too. We'll keep him on shot. So we'll just go get Vanz's gear and then that's it. So to the pegs, we're on the buggy. My gear's already there. Let's go and catch some fish. Bit of speed and power. Right, as you can see, it's a little bit wet. Just walking back up to the tackle shop, so the bed's up, the bivvy's up, usual sort of stuff. It's just a matter of case, walk up to the toilet and then obviously so. But here we are. Look at this. Yeah, so I've done the buggy run, so apologies for the shaky camera. What you're probably getting now, obviously with speed and power, get round as quick as we can, obviously get the bivvies up and then round to here. So this is car park, so there's still bits are still in work in progress. Yeah, it's one of these jobs, as I was saying on the last video, yeah, it's non-stop. But wow, I don't mean wow that I'm knackered, I mean wow as in lovely. Yeah, beautiful. So right, I'm going to get off because it's getting really wet now. What I've done at the minute, obviously I've just come back to the ped. We ain't even had a rod in the water yet. Yeah, we've not even got the rods out of their bags yet. They're still obviously all set. But the rain at the moment, it's obviously 1 minute it is, and then obviously then it's not. And it's a matter of case now, waterproofs and that lot, because obviously I need to be getting out there and then obviously starting to set up. So the bivvy's up, bed's up. Yeah, I've not even bothered putting the infill panel on the front, so I'll put the Mozzie one on this time, the magnetic one, just so I can have a quick escape if I need to, like. But it does look very good. There's quite a bit of activity down this end already where we are. We're fishing basically free swims, so side by side on each other, like. I'm on peg 2. We're on the bottom lake, if I rightfully remember. And I'll show you in a little while. Yeah, it's very good. Obviously it's just a bit wet at the minute. I can't really take you out there and obviously show you obviously what's what. Well, yeah, obviously I need to get geared up. So my idea is obviously while I'm here till Monday, going home Monday morning basically. So it's Friday now, so I've got quite a bit of time to play with. I spoke to the lake owner. He turned up. Great to see him, Jody. Yeah, absolute brilliant bloke. All the staff is brilliant as well. And yeah, really a pleasure to meet him. And his first question was like, how you doing and all this sort of like, yeah, meet and greet. And then he's like, what do you reckon? It's like, mate, this is a holiday. Yeah, it really is a holiday. So it is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so the videos, obviously, even my video, it's not going to do it any type of justice. You need to see it to actually be in with the experience, if you know what I'm saying. So it's an absolutely phenomenal place. He's done really, really well on this. I know it obviously cost him a few quid like to do it, but he's done really well. Well, I need to obviously go through all my stuff now, obviously start setting stuff up. I need to be getting bait out, I need to be doing this, need doing that, obviously all the usual sort of things, yeah. And then obviously find my tripod and then obviously start to put things away what I don't need. I don't want it in the way. Massive swim, massive amount of area. I've not even put a ground sheet on yet because it's just really like not like nice bark sort of stuff underneath me. I don't need a ground sheet. Yeah, and I've got a really nice platform in front of me. It's unbelievable. It really is. So I've got cradle and everything over there. They supply all the nets and slings and everything. So obviously I need to go looking at all that lot as well. Obviously, get all the nets built up and whatnot, and then obviously start to get obviously my things up. So yeah, so that's the plan. But bait wise, there's going to be wafters, maize, a little bit of everything while I'm here. So obviously I bought a lot of the house stuff, because bear in mind they're fed on it, and they're fed on it a lot, and they know it as a food source. So yes, I can introduce any type of boiler going, but obviously you can't beat the house stuff. So if they're fed on the corn or the maize, corn and maize to me is the same thing. Obviously maize is just a bit bigger. And the house pellet, they're fed on it, and they're fed on it a lot, so they know it as a food source, so they will eat it. So obviously that's what we'll be doing. I have got my own pellets and stuff like that, and yes, I will use my own pellets, but I want to mix them in with the stuff what obviously they used to being fed on, and then obviously tempt them to obviously the hook baits and stuff. So they're the plans, they're the tactics. So I need to get some light in here because I can't see nothing. Yeah, it's a bit dark in here. But this weather, it's going to be like it on and off all the way through, and all the way through the night. And I'm quite fortunate actually, even though the rain is coming towards me, it's not actually coming in here. Yeah, it's not even touching my feet, so I'm all good like. So really I'm good. So yeah, so let's get things sorted. There's a tiny bit of bird life on here, nothing much. 4 geese, a couple of coots and ducks, but I was expecting a few more, but he does maintain it on the bird life and that, so that is obviously another reason why they're in huge amount. Obviously I'm used to seeing a heck of a lot more than what I'm seeing. So right, anyway, let's stop waffling, let's start fishing. Franz Lake with a twist, as I said. Now quickly, I have spoke to him and he said shout it out. Yeah, he said advertise it, yeah, get it on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel, but he said to put it on. So at the end of this video I will tell you where it's at and what it's called. Okay, rods are out. Yeah, first time using them for a very, very long time, but stage stands. I don't like them. Yeah, why don't I like them? Because it's not as adjustable. Yeah, I've obviously got a bank stick what obviously goes up and down and that lot, but I've got my back one on its highest, so I need a longer bank stick just for the back, so I can try and get obviously the rod tips down in the water. But no, it sets up actually higher than the pod, so it might be a matter of case where I might switch over to the pod in a little while. So very bright those reels, aren't they? Yeah, so we've got the Fox extra set orange line on there in 16, as well as the orange back lead lines from Fox, because I bit the bullet and I thought, you know, I'm gonna have them. And to be honest with you, yeah, I'm not absolutely kidding you, them ones what I made on the kite string, much easier going out, because the line just peels on. From these things you got to really unravel it and not get it all slack together, so them things are a blooming nightmare. Yeah, that's probably the reason why I got rid of them in the first place. But the rods are out, 3 rods, so we've got 2 on. I'll show you. It is not that. Yeah, we're on sticky baits krill this time. Now I found the dumbbells in the shops. I didn't even know they did the dumbbells in the kilo bag, so I thought, I've got to have some of that. But not only that, oh my god, that reeks. It really does. It looks like a paste in there. Yeah, so I've got the krill active mix in there, obviously the powder. Basically put a load of glug in there. Obviously put the boilers in first. And then yeah, just literally glugged them up, put the powder in, give it a good shake up, and then that's what we ended up with. It looks like you've had a really dodgy curry and then straight in there. But all going well, it's going to work. So there's 2 rods on them, and because there's maize and I can get it in the big buckets and stuff like that, and it's all freshly prepared, it all goes in the fridges and that lot, well, I've got some on the maize as well. So location wise, one roughly about there. I've got one to these reeds over here as well, there, and I've got one what's going down that way. So that is all what's what at the minute. I just need to get tidied up. Vanz is just coming back with his boy. How do? I was just saying to the viewers that I don't like the stage stands. No, they're too high. The rods are way too high, and they're not level or out like. It's making me OCD go kudunk.
Yeah, but you get the short arms, can't you? I've got short arms, so mine sits to the floor like that.
I need different sticks.
Yeah, you need the smaller ones.
Yeah, but if I put the small one in, what I've got, it ain't going to fit past the thing, 'cause it's a real stubby leg.
Yeah.
So it won't tighten up.
Yeah.
So they're actually set a lot higher. 6 lines in the water, mate.
Yeah, know you only meant to fish for free. Do you want to come and see the deeper quest in action?
Right, being as I missed Vanzo's birthday the other week, was it the other week?
Yeah,
about a month ago,
weeks
something like
couple of
that.
weeks ago.
Yeah, obviously I had to give him this in person, so I've got him a little something.
So do it, shall we?
Off her own tonight. You ain't got a clue what it is. Taped up well.
Did a good job of that, didn't you?
Can you guess where it is?
No. It's got to be something having a laugh with, don't it?
It's got to be a bit of a fun one.
Bring it.
That rain's back again. You know where it is? No, just pull a bit up.
Bait boat stand.
Yeah, you got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've been looking at them on the internet.
Yeah.
The young girl mate does it all, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks very much, mate.
So that's what I got in my bait boat stand. I have to
Thank
go
you.
with that hand, mate, 'cause I'm holding the camera.
Yeah, that's lovely.
He's got the Quest bait boat, also I thought something to give him a bit of protection, keep it off the ground, all the instructions you bloody need them. I've
Good
checked
job
it,
you
make
need
sure
them,
it's all there. And
because I will
all
need
there.
it.
And
Yeah,
you can cut it down to make it to the size what you need for your boat.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
There's his
Well
birthday present. Food's just come round. It's come in a little tiny box. I'm not kidding you, it looks deceiving, but wow! So a burger and chips on this one, so it's a double burger, proper nice juicy burgers as well. And oh my god, I didn't eat it all. Yeah, normally anywhere else like that, bush, I would have had the whole entire lot. No, I couldn't eat it all. So if you could probably hear, we've got mixed weather, so we've got some thunder. So dark skies over there and that lot, sunny over there, hence why I got obviously these on. So it's just starting to rain again, so I've got you under the tree at the minute, just try and give you a bit of shelter. Bring you there again. Yeah. Poor old Vanz, he must have the squits or something, because he's been to toilet like 6-7 times already. It's not from the food from here. So that was our first meal from here. And yeah, wow, I can't wait for the next one now. So I don't need it yet, like some I'm full, but yeah, I can't wait for the next one. It's so much flavour. So someone's setting up in, I believe it's Peg 10, I think it is. There's a left-hand road I might have to move yet, just in case he's wanting to go. I've not seen any lightning yet, it's just thunder, but I still don't want to lift the rods just in case. But when we got here, obviously we were looking around that lot and we're seeing a lot of fizzing. We know where the aerators or the diffusers, which is basically what's putting the oxygen back into the water. And he has them running constantly, so it's well oxygenated. But there was one we thought it was fizzing and it's never moved. So we think one of the diffusers probably got a leak in the pipe underneath the lake bed, and obviously it's just coming up because it's never moved. So it's either that or it's a lot of fish feeding in the same spot on whatever. So it's a possibility. We did have the bait boat over it because Vanz has got the deeper quest, and it was showing fish on it. So it's a possibility that it's fish, or it's a possibility that there's maybe a leak in one of the pipes. So but this line, yeah, this orange line, I love it. Yeah, I can see it even with these glasses on. I take them off, I can still see it. And it doesn't really matter what light it is, I can see it crystal clear, it just stands out. So the back leads are now off, and the reasons for that, wow, that rain's getting faster. The reasons for the back leads is because obviously with the captive ones you have 3 extra lines going if you're fishing 3 rods like I am. And apparently these fish fight really hard close in. So obviously I've got the up and over going on my normal rods. Yeah, it's bivvy time. So let's take you in just with a phone. That's really coming down, that. Wow, that is coming down. That's like what it was like when we got here, like. Yeah. I'm thinking about swapping my bobbins to the orange ones actually, to make it all match. Black and orange. Yeah, why not? Yeah, brought this in just in case, obviously, receiver. Just as sort of thing. Huh? It is fun. I know, it's just started really getting heavy. I just had to run in here. Little mascot on there, what the missus got me. Had it a while actually. I think it was a Christmas present, yeah. I need to switch him over at the minute because he's facing upwards like he's jumping out of the water. Yeah, I need to have him facing downwards so it looks like he's scoffing on food light. So it's a little tiny carp. Didn't want nothing too big because obviously it gets big, bulky, out of the way. So that's the reason why I got a mascot. So missus bought it me, otherwise I wouldn't normally bother. Yeah, but yeah, it's got to be on there, hasn't it, for obviously that reason. I know, hopefully it's going to work. Never know. But I'm still in like chill out mode at the moment because obviously the way I didn't get really any sleep and stuff. Went to bed at 7, 8, something like that. 7, half 7, 8 o'clock, whatever it were. Put you back on here. Right. And I didn't sleep, yeah. Mrs. finishing work at 10 and obviously she didn't get back until roughly probably about 20 past. I didn't sleep a wink until she got back. I tried my hardest and I was in bed all tossing, turning. It's a bit of excitement for obviously coming here. But it's also, I like to be with the missus as well. Alright. So, yeah. So, early up. Alarm went off at 2. I couldn't get out of bed at 2, so snooze. 10 minutes. Went off again. It's like, oh my god, has that really gone off already? Snooze. And then I didn't let it go off a third time. I dragged myself out of bed. And my god, the drive it. It's not a hard road, but it killed me. Yeah. Just knackered. I'm knackered now. I should have got my head down, but I struggle sleeping when it's daylight. I really do. So I might be able to doze off for a little bit, but not like sleep, just like shut eye really. And then wake up full of beans. Like my belly is at the minute, full. Yeah. But not a lot to report. There's more fish showing now, to be fair. It's been like that for probably 2-3 hours now. They've been really showing, but the water really flattened off, as you can see it is now. It's gone calm, but this has got a bit more choppier again. And the fish were boshing out, and we could obviously see them cruising along and stuff. There's one over there in the middle now. Yeah, they are around, so let's bring them around. It's just hard with the sunlight on the camera because it's right in this corner at the minute, but it will start to poke underneath those trees and then it will get a bit easier to see stuff, but it will start to get dark very quick. I don't even know what it looks like for you guys on there. Vanz's peg with his glamping pod. Massive, isn't it, mate?
What's that?
It's big.
Yeah, it's good.
So it's in the same size swim as what mine is, and it's took it all, hasn't it?
Yeah. I need it because I've got turbos in it, so.
It's about a foot off the back, roughly about a foot off each side, and obviously you can see what's on the front. And it's same size peg, but that's the 2-man, what is it? RS what?
RS200.
RS200.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's a good bit of kit though.
Yeah, I'm pleased with it. It's the best one I've had. It's got heaps of room in it. There's turbos in there, isn't they? So.
Well, the way you got the beds laid out, I can't believe how much room you've actually got.
You could
get another one easy.
Easy, yeah.
And still have leg room.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's easy to put up as well, isn't it, for the size of it? It's
Yeah.
not hard, is it?
It's got weight on the front, but you kind of expect it with obviously all the material and stuff.
When the front door's on it, it don't tilt forward. No, like when you set yours up this morning, it didn't tilt forward. If the door's off, it don't do it.
Yeah. Well, they advise you to set them up without the infill on, don't they? And then you put the infill on afterwards.
Put it all on. You meant to take it. Some people do, some people don't. If he's not with me, I don't have the door on it.
Yeah.
I just leave the lot open, do you know what I mean?
Well, I don't normally have door on, do I?
No.
No matter what time of year it is. But this one seems to be having it on a bit more. So yeah, we'll try to work out. Obviously, last time when we were together, we know it was when we were down in Farlow's, and it was just after COVID, after 2019 and 2020. I look back on the videos, it says 2022, but I can remember taking the videos down and put it back on, and it shows on the video 2022. But the maths don't work out. You've been on here 5 years, haven't you?
Yeah, it's definitely before that.
And it was definitely before that, so well over 5. It's got to be probably 6 or 7.
6, 7 years, yeah. Yeah.
Known each other, what, 15, 16 years?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And he's the only one that stuck by me, guys. Yeah, properly. Obviously, there is a few others like, but this guy's been through the thick with me. Come here, mate. I respect you. I'm rubbing up with it. Looking good, isn't it? I'll be surprised if nothing happens tonight.
They're showing all over us tonight.
Oh yeah.
We're definitely on the right side.
I got a burger stuck in back. I'm afraid, you know, the flavour is just like there. It's just like don't want to come off.
They're big burgers, aren't they?
Mate, I couldn't finish it all. That's the first time I've not finished a meal.
It is good food here, and the breakfast is good as well.
Hey, was that a flash of lightning then?
Yeah, it's there, isn't it? We've missed it, haven't we? I think we just got to the side of it, haven't we? It's never come down as hard as what that's coming down over there, is it?
Double rainbow up there.
And it never give a...
Don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there is a double rainbow up there, just above. I've just got a glimpse of it. Phone camera.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. It's getting the right light on it. It's a bright one, though, isn't it? When I take my face off the camera, you see, it's doubled up. It goes a heck of a lot down. You've got the red at the top, and then you can see the red halfway down it, and then at the bottom as well. And you've got the one above it as well.
Yeah, I think we missed it. Nice and bright through there, look.
Yeah, but you just got a bad bit of it, going to the toilet, coming back.
Oh, yeah, no one else coming down, it was raining up there, there's not so much down here.
I just ran in the bivvy, it's like, oh, sod this again, so I got wet once today.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get no more tonight, no. I think that was the chance when it said on there we were going to get it.
Yeah. Well, we got a 20, minus the sling. Yeah. And I can't, this is in the way, innit? As much as I don't like doing that. Can't get a picture for you. There we are. Got a nice mirror. We'll go for one lift, and if she falls in the water, she falls in the water. There we go. Ooh. Come on. There we go, guys. Yeah. Come on then, I'll let you go. You ready, aren't you? There you go. Do this, happy days. Right, I've got to try and get out here. Right, so that was a 1 AM wake up. Wow, that's a wake up as well, obviously this light. Yeah, so 1 AM wake up, middle rod, rip screen off. That was on the Sticky Baits dumbbells, the ones that I mixed up with some stuff like. But wow, what oh, getting out that water, that's hard work. Yeah, that really is hard work. If I was a few inches taller, I'm 6 foot, but if I was a few inches taller, it wouldn't have been so bad. Like, it's just with the weight of the water and that, like, it's obviously a lot to lift. Obviously, it's helpful than that. So yeah. Whew, so yeah, screaming run, literally out the bivvy as quick as I can. Obviously, I didn't put the waders on to begin with. Yeah, basically caught the fish. Obviously, played it and all this lot, like as you do. Got it in the net. I put my normal little things in the stand in the decking light, so obviously the fish is perfectly fine. Scales, fish care stuff, you name it, obviously got it. I knocked the fish in the net, brought it onto the mat, and then obviously from out the net to the sling, and then basically into the water, away I go. Yeah. The smaller ones you're allowed to do that, and you can, I've been told that you're allowed to weigh them on the bank, but you can also weigh the bigger fish over the water. But really, if you want photos or that sort of thing, it's a matter of case you're in there, just how I work. So yeah, 1 o'clock, and it sounds like a football field out there with them jumping all over the place at the minute, and there's a few more down this end as well. So yeah, but there's a few more anglers on, and I think there's more coming on tomorrow. So there's more lines in the water. It's going to push them round a little bit more on that lot. But it's not a blank, yeah. So Churchgate, you basically done me really proud. You did before any fish like, but you done me really, really proud. Gorgeous fish, yeah. No damage to it whatsoever, literally none. Bit of an awkward one lifting up, like, but it was a funny fight. So it's had a bit of fight, and then it calmed down. And it just basically come in like a wet sock sort of thing. And then it started playing me a little bit down here and that. It's like, oh, it's not as big as what I thought, actually. And then obviously I put on scales, and it were actually bigger than I thought, to be honest with you. I thought it was like a 10-pounder, but she weighed in roughly around 15. So it's not a monster, but it's one of the special ones what they've put in, I believe, to obviously help them grow on and stuff like that, and obviously look good. It's going to be a really good looking fish that in time. So yeah, happy days. It's just amazing here. It really is. Words can't say it. So I was trying to show you around. Obviously pitch black out here, like, but I'll just put the light on for obviously camera purpose. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I wanted to see it more at night anyway. I've seen a little bit before obviously getting in bed, but I was just so wiped out. I'll tell you in a little bit. Vanz has had one. Yeah, happy days. It's only 2 fish out as far as I'm aware up to now. No one else has had out, so just me and Vanz. And how we basically did it was obviously put a bit more bait in, and that's what we were told to do. So obviously that's what we've done. So I put bait in, but I'm doing it in like a match sort of method way, if you get what I mean. So I'm just introducing bait every now and again. So, since I've done it, I've had a lot of bubbles. Yeah, a lot of fizzing in my spots all the way around this island. So all 3 rods are virtually around the one island, and yeah, they're fizzing all over the place. I'm getting a lot more beeps and stuff like that. I mean, to be fair, I've slackened the lines off as well, and with slackening the lines off, I want to have, because I like to use a meter's worth of tubing or leader or whatever. I just want it pinned down. Yeah, I'm obviously on the tungsten stuff. I've took the back leads off, mainly because obviously I didn't want all the extra lines in the water, so they're off, and it's just literally just a line screwed straight to. So I've had to slacken it off a little bit just to keep that tubing on the bottom. If I redo the rods later, which I don't believe I will, I'll put a flying back lead on. Obviously I'll take that out. Obviously I'll hook the flying back lead onto the bait boat, and obviously I'll just pull it down, or either way I'll pull the back lead down to the boat and then let it slide down, and then obviously I've got it that way. But the tubing's holding it down, not a problem anyway. And I've just got a very, very slight bow, so it's obviously the line's obviously coming down to keep the tubing on the bottom, which is the main thing what I want. So where obviously all the rig and that lot is. The downside is doing that a little bit slacker line. Obviously the wind's picked up a little bit more. We've got rain coming in from 5. I've ended up with a few more beeps, yeah, false beeps from wind, so wind bites. Well, it's fizzing like a jacuzzi over there, and it's up and down, mainly my left rod and my right rod, middle rod, shall I say. Can't really see the fizzing on the right rod, if there is anything. It's because it's in the white water, and obviously the chocolatey water, I can't see it. But my left and middle rod, I can see crystal clear, and then, yeah, there's been fish coming in and out all day long, on the top, going down, on the top, going down. So yeah, they're on it, and all I keep doing is just literally just getting the catapult out and just keep putting some boilies in. I've got mixed sizes. I've got 20s, 16s, and also 8s in there, and that's how I'm doing it. And then just keep putting the bait boat out on top of it as well, with a little bit of mix, just a scoop on mid left and middle rod. Just keep a little bit going down. Just keep them interested. I'd rather keep them there, if you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing.
So that's my tactics. It's alright, just watching where this other guy's going with a bait boat. So it's not going anywhere near us lot like. So yeah, just want to see where he's going for the night. But I said to the other guy what's on my left, I said if you want more water, by all means take it, because I'm literally just fishing there only. So got pretty much all three on one spotlight or one area. So that's my tactics, and I might as make use of where the fish come from is obviously where I'm fishing. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing it. So other than that, it's just literally we're just chatting and chatting. Yeah, phone the missus and that lot. So it's got a present what I got her, happy days. And then yeah, me and Vanz are just catching up. So that's obviously I am doing a video, of course I am, but the main part of this is because I've not seen him for such a long time in person. I want to catch up with him and see him. Yeah, I don't want to obviously neglect him. Obviously we've not seen each other since Farlow's, which is going back however many years it is in total. So that's what we're doing, we're catching up obviously and try and make some video at the same time like. Right, let's get my fat ass out, get the rod in there and send it on a merry voyage. Driving. So just repeat that process 3 times in total, so 2 more to do, but I'm not doing corn on the other ones, it's obviously just going to be boilie on the next one now, on the same what's obviously caught the others, but I'm really giving that corn a go, so I just need to make a bit more mix up into the tub and then obviously bash it in there and jobs are good. What's it try to do? Get under the platform?
Yeah. So awkward, we've got 5 rods at the
Yeah.
last swing.
Like I say, it's quite surprising how far they go under, isn't it?
Told you what they do now, it's just come in like a walking dog on a lead.
Yeah, and then they
Right,
just battle at the end.
And then they won't stop.
You know, I don't know if I'd favour fighting a fish without hanging, you know. A zig gear.
It's no different than having a lead on the end of it, is it?
Oh, it's a gorgeous looking
I've
one.
been wanting it for a year.
And you're on film with it as well, mate.
Oh. Oh, that's made me shake. Oh, it's been jumping out in front of me all day long. I've been saying to the boys I want it.
And you got it now. And don't balls it up.
Oh,
Take your time with it. And I can see you're not rushing it. You don't want to anyway.
oh, it's time to stole some. Oh, come on. Sweet, you got the 2-foot zig on, you got that.
Yeah, it's with it swinging around all the time. It feels like the hook's getting pulled, doesn't it?
Look, they're still out there now. There's loads.
Yeah. Mate, I'm filming you. I'm concentrating on this.
Only thing sometimes, a size 10 mixer of them.
Yeah.
It's always in your head, isn't it? I've just got no room to move. It's just a torture when you've got the 5 rods in it.
Well, you did say you'll jump in if you need to.
Only problem is you're jumping in,
You don't know what you're jumping into at the minute. That's the thing. You need to prod around, don't you?
oh, come on, just give up. Come on.
What's the weight of this one roughly? Do you know?
It's the one I'm thinking. It ain't big. It's only about 18, 19 pounds, but
It's just a
one of
stunning
them
fish.
when you see it.
Yeah, I've seen the colours when it did the roll on the top.
Look at that. Oh, that's a nice fish.
Oh, that is stunning. That's full on koi, that, isn't it? Get in!
Yeah, it's good.
We're trying to do a couple with the mat underneath it, make sure we get
Yeah.
pictures, and then we'll get rid of it.
Nice fish, that.
He is good, isn't he?
Mine's not in the way, is it?
Yeah.
Can you step up? I know.
If I step out and he walks around it.
We're slackening the lines off, obviously. We've got rain coming now, yeah, it started again. So, yeah, getting a bit battered around with the winds and stuff like that. And, well, I'm going to have to get the spare pegs out and just peg it down a little bit more on the front, looking at it, because it just lifted up there. Basically, what I've done with the right rods and getting battered out with, obviously, the wind and stuff, I've just switched it over to a zig. Yeah, now it was 8 foot originally. Took it out with the foam and that lot on the bait boat actually. Yeah, coiled it up in my hand and that lot, put the foam on, come up, lovely. But it was all suspended on the top, so it's like, yeah, so it needs to be a bit off. So cut 2 foot off it, so reducing that zig down to 6, and it's been under the surface. Obviously the foam's been coming up, and jobs are good one. Yeah, so it's out there fishing with a zig. So other than that, that is it. So what I'm going to do is just go and get me pegs and just peg this down a little bit more on the front. So just waiting for this kettle to boil first, and then obviously that's what I've got to do, because it is, yeah, just literally started raining, and like I say, the wind's been picking up, and that baby lifted a bit there then on the front. It's only because I'm only pegged down on the sides and on the back, but not the front. So right, let's crack on with it. I had a run, another screaming melting take, yeah, and I had the boys laughing. It was on the zig rig, yeah, and it was a one toner, yeah, or turned into a one toner. It started off slow, and then obviously bit, 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 and then it was running, yeah, and it was just a single tone. And I lifted into it, and by the time I got into it, it covered a lot of water again. And it would literally head. I already got a rod up, and I would bend double, yeah. And this is how I got the boys laughing. It's a big un, it's a big un. I'm bent double, lads. My butt rings bent all over the place. Yeah, so probably got you laughing. I'll laugh at it myself. Don't get me wrong. And it were, yeah, it were. So it was at least a 30, yeah. But it was heading towards Vanz's peg, and I was pretty tight, and then I realised what I was doing. It's like, hang on a minute, I'm on a fucking zig link here. You know, the zig links are a lot lighter, aren't they, to your main line? So I literally just went to the clutch, and the fish turned as I was just going to the clutch, and I felt a dink, which is obviously the lead dropping, and the fish literally turned, and it starts coming towards me. It gets about a foot, and then it all goes light. It's like, fuck. Just before I got the clutch sorted, I thought I snapped the hook link. So obviously, yeah, fish gets off, and then obviously I come back in, and it didn't snap the hook link. It's just basically just as it spun round, obviously the hook must have been like really faintly in. Obviously you don't go striking a zig, do you? You know you don't. So you just lift into it like, and yeah, it just literally, unfortunately, just the hook came out. Yeah. So no wrong with it. A rope like that, all the foam and everything there. Not bent the hook or rope. Pre-tied cord of one, so it's not like it's one of my own zigs or rope like that. Yeah. I don't generally like using them, to be all honest with you. I call them fin nickers. But I like the challenge of obviously getting the bait on the deck and all this sort of stuff, and obviously attracting the fish to it. But obviously it's one of these places where it's worth having a zig. And yeah, it got me another fish on, yeah. It was a bloody good fish. It really were. But it's fishing, remember? It's not catching, it's fishing. So it happens, yeah. I'm not exactly disheartened about it. I'm a little bit gutted, because yeah, it was a good fish, lad, don't get me wrong, of course I will be. But it's not put me off, far from it, yeah. So just nice to feel the weight, you know what I mean, and see the rod bend double. I've really never seen rod bend that much, and that was when I had a big fish on at Lovells, where I were bent double, hand on the spool, fully locked up, and it's still peeling line off, which I still swear down is a catfish, but obviously that just snagged up. This one just literally just got the hook out of its mouth, yeah. It's how it is. So yeah, nice to see obviously the things. It's been just been slow, yeah. I've had my spots fizzing all day. I've been topping the bait up and that lot, just try and keep them in there and that lot, because I'll be surprised if nothing happens tonight early hours. Like, I really will. I'll be shocked if nothing happens from it. And it's been like a jacuzzi all down there. All I've got the two rods in virtually the same area, like. And the corner, I was like, you know, lad, yeah, let's sod it, yeah, let's whack a zig on. I'll try in the corner as much as I can, or the maze. And I wanted one on it, because it's basically the bait what they introduced. They introduced, I think it was 25 kilo or 20 kilo of maize, and then also 20 kilo of pellet. And they do that every 2 or 3 days or something like that. So it's obviously food what they know was seeing going in. And I tried it obviously with the bit of foam in there, pop up. I tried it with just 3 stacks of corn, and I wasn't really getting out from it. Yeah, I was having a couple of toots and stuff, but nothing like bonk. Yeah, so probably just like a liner or something, if anything. So I've been trying to stay up and stuff. I'm just enjoying it. Yeah, it's not watching. I'm watching the water. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just enjoying everything. The scenery, a lot. All the garden planting and stuff what he's done with the conifers where they're all establishing up and stuff it's just stunning. Yeah. So I spoke to him this morning, Jody. I said I want to have a chat to you and arrange an interview for the members. I said I can't do the members yet. He said, oh, you've already passed anyway. I went, hey. He says, I can see you're not a knob, yeah, and you've passed. It's like, sound. So yeah, I will become a member. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. The cost for me at this precise time from this video making is I believe he said it was 150, and I can fish it was 5 weeks or 5 sessions, whatever it were. But I don't want it for all that time anyway. I mean, what it does for me, the 150 obviously gets me onto the lake, so I can actually come here. And then other than that, it's just like normal day ticket price on top. So, which I think he said was 30, 35, somewhere around there. Like I say, these prices are going to fluctuate up, down, whichever way. Yeah, obviously it depends on how things go over time and that lot. But this place is not going to worsen. It is not going to worsen. It's just going to keep on getting better and better and better and better and better, and just keep on going like that while he has it. Yeah, and I can't see him getting rid of it in the future or out like that. So it's, you can see his dedication and passion in here. You really can. And he'll meet and greet everybody like family. So it's my first time meeting the person, obviously, coming here like, and yeah, he treats you like family. So you can't ask for better value than that. You really can't. So such a great bloke. And yeah, it's like I say, it's everything. I can't put the words down to it. It's everything. Yeah, that's the easiest way of saying it for me. So I'm definitely going to be coming back here. But for me, I'll probably be looking once a year as like a holiday sort of thing for the distance. Maybe more. Yeah, I might do it a couple of times a year. But not only that, it's working like a syndicate sort of thing if you look at it in another way. So syndicate, obviously you pay X amount of money and then you can go as many times as you want throughout the year. But for me, for the distance, I can't keep coming every weekend or every month or something like that. So it's going to be little, but only for down to that reason, because obviously the time where it takes me to get here and stuff. Fishing still around there. So anyway, back to the fishing now. Right, so the right rod is still on his egg. Yeah, that's gone back out there. All the rods was up the bivvy, obviously, until we did obviously what we were doing. Like the middle rod went in. I said that I was going to put no bait in, and I looked in the bucket. I thought, well, Dino, there's not a great deal in the bucket. So I put a bit in that bait boat, and also tied up a little mesh bag just to keep it round the hook bait. Yeah, because you know what, obviously bait boats like, it flutters it down and it goes in like a big like arch going down sort of thing. So I just wanted something directly on the hook bait. Anyway, I just literally brought the boat back and I was just lifting the boat out of the water, and the massive crash where it dropped. Yeah, the fish jumped out the water, the whole lot, and it was a big girl. Yeah, not no small 15, 20 pounder or like, oh, much bigger than that. So that was over the middle rod. Got the left hand rod sorted, that's gone in. Now what I've done, I've come another foot away from the island, so I've come a little bit further away. There's bait all around it, so there's a good amount of bait there, and the fizzing, it's still there. Got my left rod sorted, went round to Van's just to quick chat. We're gonna go do some videos soon as well. And then I seen something on my left rod, and I thought it was the fish roll, but it wasn't a fish on that one. It was actually a black chicken, black coot, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it went just bobbed down. First time I've seen one bobbing down here. Like, it was quite a biggish one as well, so obviously that's helping clear some of the bait. But the fizz is just, it's a jacuzzi. It did die down a little bit this morning. It was just like the odd few bubbles here and there, but they're back on it again now. So same as always, just a waiting game. Yeah, I don't want to put no more in though, bait wise. I really don't. Not unless I get 1 or 2 fish from it, and then yeah, fair enough. But I can't keep piling in the bait just to keep them there and then not catch them. Obviously I want to feed them, like, so obviously I want them to get all these good proteins what's in the bait. So I'm on sticky baits, that's what I'm using. Obviously it's got all the other stuff in there as well. I'm using obviously the maize from here. I'm also got a lot of the pellets from here as well. That's all mixed in the mix. I just put some sticky krill pellets in, also the boilies and stuff. And the big ones, the 20 mils, they're the krill active. And I've had the active before, and even though they feel like a hard bait, they're really soluble. So within a few hours, it starts to break down, and it's just a pile of dust on the bottom. So I've got no drama with those 20 mils going in. That's why I don't like using them on the rig, because I've used them on the rig before. Brought it back in an hour or so later, and it's just the tiniest little thing. It looks like a crayfish has been at it, but it's not. It's just obviously where it's been melting away. So I don't get on actually putting the krill active on as a hook bait unless you're fishing it and changing it like every half hour. Then fair enough. Well, you've had some cracking fish, haven't you? You've had your one what you've been after all this time since you've been here, right?
Yeah, I've had my target, well, one of my target fish, I say, but yeah, it's a nice fish. It was nice. Bit of a shock to see it.
Good time to see it, though, mate.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was daytime as well, wasn't it? Normally you get
Heard that. What is it,
over
them
the
ducks
bay
again?
on the island. Normally when you get them sort of things, normally night time, isn't it? You can't get the benefit of them, can you?
No.
Well, for pictures and stuff.
This is where most people end up just sacking it up just to get a decent picture up. Do you know what I don't like about sacking fish? Obviously, you played it and you tied it all out and all that lot.
Yeah.
So you know therefore you can generally get a decent picture with it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
sling a fish up, it's recovered, you go to take a picture, you can barely get one because it's just flapping all over on you.
They're dark, I know, when they're sacked them for an hour
Yeah,
or so.
they
Just
are,
let me get my sunglasses. The sun's pitching right in my eyes. Yeah, so it's been not a bad trip, is it? Well, like I said, it's not easy like this anyway.
Now, but it's a challenge though, isn't it? It's all part of the fun, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's far from easy. I don't think we've done too bad. I mean, you've had one and lost one, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've had 3 and lost 2. That's zig fishing for you.
I can't believe it. Just for you guys, it's not a massive amount away. I mean, what is it, about 20, 30 yards from peg to peg?
Yeah.
So it's not a huge difference. And I can still see the lines coming out of water, and that's all day, isn't it? No matter how the sun comes.
Oh, what, that fluorescent
That
one?
orange
yeah,
line, that exocet stuff is absolutely crazy. So even without that going, if I watch them, I can see the lines going.
Yeah.
I've probably got more indication just watching that line this way than I have off the receiver. It's right down into the water, isn't it? You see it? Hell of a lot.
Yeah, it's good. Like, to be honest with you, no, like where I've got my boy with me, and so I've got
Yeah.
5 rods in the one swim, and it is a bit tight.
Yeah, very tight.
Even though I've got to pay for the 2 swims, but where he's got struggling waking up for the middle of the night.
Yeah, but you've only
What I
paid
could
for
do
the
with them
2
sort
swims, so you've got that water there.
Yeah, so I've got the water, but when I'm tight like that, them lines would be handy for me either there, really. 'Cause last night I was struggling.
Yeah.
Because we obviously, my zig
Yeah,
going
we'll
straight
come
out, and the
round-
other
we'll
two's
come
going
round
down the margin. I had a job to get it over.
It's not just seeing the lines. You've only got, what, a couple of metres at the max between the rods. So you ain't got a lot of playroom anywhere, have you? So 3 rods on the right and then 2 on the left, all on one area. Well, on one peg, should I say. But obviously, Van's, what he's done, he's paid for the peg behind us, and Van's is actually fishing in there. Or been fishing in there. You've actually put your lad in a few of them now, haven't you? To skin some
Yeah, I've
spots.
just put him on my spot I've got down there, what seems to be working for a minute, just so you can see if he can nick one. I mean, that spot he normally fishes underneath that willow, normally produces fish for him all the time, but he didn't do nothing last night. But then again, I just don't know, they seem to be loving this big bowl here at the moment. There's this big deep bowl here.
Yeah.
And they just seem to be all sitting here for a minute.
The odd 1 or 2 down there, and yeah, you can see
Yeah, I
them
mean,
and stuff.
listen,
but
they swim around, don't they?
the more fizzing around, if anything. Fizzing around, going down for a little bit, but not like properly on it, if you know what I mean. You know, where you see the tails out. I think it's a bit deep for seeing the tails out of water there anyway.
Yeah. We see them yesterday, wouldn't we?
Oh yeah, even when we
Tails
rocked
out,
up.
backs out.
Before, when we got here, I mean, it was a bit rough weather, wasn't it, with the rain and stuff, but we could still see them all. I can't take this off your nose.
It's kind of warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's warm right up in that sun.
Do get that bivvy dried up.
I'll buy it by dinner time, mate. I reckon that'll be alright, that.
Well, we've got 24 hours to now, haven't we? So
Yeah.
it's 11 o'clock.
What time do we have to be off by? Until 7?
Well, it's meant to be 7 in the morning, but Jody's alright, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. It all depends if we've got anyone else booked on the swim for it.
he got no chance getting me up at 7 in the morning, packing up anyway.
Well, I'll do a lot of mine tonight, so it's done.
Yeah, I'll get a bit.
And then it's...
I'm pretty much all packed up anyway, really. It's just all in tubs and bags. So
Well, normally what I do, I'll pull the rods in for a bit. I think it's the birds into it. I think it's them ducks chasing each other again. Yeah, normally what I do, I'll pull the rods in, take some bits back to the car, or unless I'm fishing out of the car, then obviously load the car up because I'm still fishing one.
yeah,
You know, so there's not as much to do. So even though it's scaled down, you've seen how much kit there is. It's unreal.
I don't even bother taking that to the car mark before because they pick it up in the buggy, don't they? It's just easy.
Yeah. Or you drive it.
Yeah, well, I drive it, yeah, I do.
Whichever way. But anyone else who's wanting to become a member, you're not going to get that luxury of driving the buggy. Well, you may do. It depends on how respected you are with the owner, doesn't it? And the bailiffs and that. Well, he's let you do it because obviously he trusts you, doesn't he? I've not seen the boy over there have anything.
No, I think he's fishing for the small things.
Yeah, I think he is. Can they put keep nets in here?
Sorry?
Keep nets for the small ones.
When you don't get this one no more because of obviously he's netted it.
Yeah.
I suppose you're still going to listen. You can't win a net and they don't get everything, do you? But
No.
and obviously they've spawned and things, haven't they, since he's netted it. So there's going to be the odd one or two what's still in there, and then they've breeded on, haven't they? But no, on the top lake, I know he did have them up there because of obviously he wants to bream and stuff out, and then he thinks small and don't want it in there basically. He just wants them to be just carp. Obviously the middle lake's got carp and cat. Yeah, he wants that. But when I netted that with him in the middle, there was some like 70 odd cats in there, and he took them down. I think it was like 15 or something up there now. But the smallest one is 47 pounds.
Yeah.
And they got up to 80. So.
Yeah, I think the only way you can really get rid of the silvers and stuff like that is to fully drain the lake. Obviously, take the fish out, the ones you want to keep it dry for a week or something, you know, so the little ones do obviously die off, and if there's any eggs and stuff like that around, obviously they die off as well, and then let it fill back up and then put the carp back into it. I think that's the only way around it you can do. You can net it and net it and net it as much as you want, but you never get them all.
I got netted 4 times, got done twice with a big mesh and twice with a small mesh. Like I say, you still can't get them, and when we done this, it was only this part of the lake, it was only a bit of water, everything else is just back to the floor. That's why I got all the picture of it at the time.
I remember you sending them.
I'll come up for the day, so I helped him doing all the netting and stuff anyway, and then I ended up staying there, stayed in his house that night, we went out for a meal after, but I walked around and just took pictures of every single feeding bowl and spot and things, and that's it. Listen, I've been here for over a year, so that's how you just pick up on things, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Just helps you out when you
learn
come
it out
fishing
through
and
experience,
that. I'm not saying you've got to be on them spots to catch. Then you can chuck a rod out in the middle and catch a fish, can't you? But they have got certain...
The spots are there for a reason.
Yeah.
Also, if the favourite spots for fish, you can't ignore them. If you put on them, you've got to use them.
Exactly. You've got to use things to your advantage, haven't you?
I mean, you give me 3 spots for all 3 rods.
Well, you've had an action on them, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've had one on the rig, exactly where you said. I've had a fish out the reeds, where you said. I tried the other one where it cuts underneath the road a little bit, but I couldn't get anything going there, so I've come off and also went back to the island, obviously, where I had the first fish from. But I am keeping the bait going in on that other spot, even though I've not got a rod on it. Literally about 15 minutes ago, I took a load of corn in.
Yeah, it's just it seems to be like a bit of bait in. I mean, before, when I first started, you just ease your way in like you do pretty much anyway. You don't really do. You put it in, you can't take it out, can you? But
you don't know who's been on there before.
It seems to be this time, because I done it the first night, didn't I? We got here the first morning, we never rods never went out about 12 today. And then as soon as I woke up the next morning, you come walking around, I said to you, didn't I? I never had nothing, and I knew I should, the amount of fish that was over me, I knew I should have done.
And then everyone else told us what
well, yeah, and I said to you, didn't I? So I don't think I've put enough bait in.
Even
as soon as I went round there and I filled the boat up, didn't I? Then I walked round and scattered it along that margin there where they normally come out of, and they've come out, so.
No, definitely don't ignore the local knowledge, do you?
No, definitely not. It's the best thing about up here, everyone's nice, do you know what I mean? They're all...
There's no one bickering, is there? None of that. No litter, no bickering.
They'll help you out. Everyone wants to see each other catch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not nice, is it? Like everyone's catching, you're all here. Like sometimes we come down here with the boys and that I've met up here, we can fill this lake. Well, we do fill it. We just have the lake to all ourselves, and we have our own little social weekends and things. But we all want each other to catch.
Come in out since we've been here. I've not met one of them before, and they've all been absolute sound.
They're spot on, mate. They're really nice boys up there.
It's like guy what was in that peg yesterday where that other boy is today, like. Went round and have a chat with him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Round to the shop to get cleaned up and whatnot, right? He was a nice enough guy. How long did he say been in there? It wasn't long, was it? A year or something?
No, he's had a lot of new members join up in the last, I don't know, 5 months, I suppose, something like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do it, mate. I've just got to get the finances
It's a nice
right.
place. Listen, it's just clean, isn't it? It's just, you feel the benefit a lot more this lake when the winter time comes. Obviously, you got the electric in the swims.
Yeah, not used it, yeah.
No, just, mine's plugged in. I have a light plugged in and that stuff. So it's just things like that, really. It's like, you need to charge everything because you just get a little light to clip up the electric. Like I'll bring my little boy and me can have an heater going, a blow heater or something in the winter for a few hours, keep him warm. You got the showers, the toilets, the shop up there. Everything. Like you said, he's put the log flower and log burner thing in the office, so you can go up there and have a coffee. So you feel the benefit a lot in the winter. And it's lit right up. You're never in trouble around here. Do you know what I mean? There's always someone to come and help you. Well, you seen last night, didn't you? I was trying to get my little boy up, and Lee hid me around the corner, and he come running round.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't get people doing that at 1 o'clock in the morning. No. Everyone did help you out, which is good. I do like it. It's a nice place.
I know when you called us or shouted us, whatever it was, where you said about come and give me an hand. I knew it was tight for you with the rods anyway. So
That's all it is. If it wasn't for the sake of the rod, listen, I've got 6-7 foot there in between the two lots of rods.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to play fish and you've got 5 lines going out, because obviously you only fishing with 2.
It's a nightmare.
It's hard work. And especially when you've got a zig on and you've got 5 or 6 foot of line.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's not just the line as well, it's the zig lead, isn't it? It's what is it? It's them Rich Monkey ones, isn't it? So it's swinging all over the place.
I do like them. But it is a lot of weight there. It's like I said to you yesterday, you just got to, I know you don't fish a lot of zigs and that, but when you stuck into your one, you was playing it like, you was pretty much,
the power on
that's
that,
what I mean, but you was playing it like you've got one on the bottom and you can't do that.
That's where it worked.
I
knew what I did, and literally, as it started turning, I didn't take no difference pressure off the rod. The rod was still strong. Well, it's like, damn, I'm on the zig link. I'm on at least half the poundage to my main line. And it's going to ping at any time with the tension what I've got on it. So
if you're playing them right, I've never had a problem with the line snap.
As soon as I got my hand on the clutch, I didn't even have a chance to turn it, and then it just sort of went light and shot out. It's like, oh, it snapped. And that's what I thought. I thought it snapped. It didn't.
You've got to play them so careful, it's unbelievable.
I mean, I had
it's
to
like
give
I
it
said, your ear, they don't scream off.
I did have to give it some sticks, otherwise it would have kept on going to lease swim.
Yeah. They don't scream off it. They're very funny bites, especially on a zig. They're just like a bleep. And if you get a second bleep, that's what I'm saying. Yours are the only ones I've ever heard scream off it since I've been fishing it.
Mate, I know how to make them scream.
And this Sunday, they're going to be up sunbathing today.
Yeah. Yeah, zigs are definitely the better chance for it today. I had a bit of commotion and just basically laid down on Vanz's peg on the decking. I was just watching my lines, obviously while we're talking, and he's on the phone and stuff like. And I see my middle rod, because I always like to go by rod tips and line. Yeah, I still believe it. I've said it time and time again. Keep an eye on them before your hangers and your rod tips and that lot. So obviously on that occasion, yes, sir, even though I got my receiver here, I seen the middle line tense right up, and it basically went out like 3 foot. It's like, here we go. So obviously I pegged it round, and no, so it could have just been a liner or something like that, but just obviously not triggered off the alarm or the rod tip. But yeah, reason why I always investigate that is because I proved at that point when I was actually in France. Yeah, I know that was a really bad one, yeah, very bad memory. But when I got there, I basically put the one rod in, yeah, and I was just literally, I couldn't be bothered with the free, because obviously the drive, and I was so knackered, and I wasn't even going to fish the first night anyway, so I just literally put one rod in. Obviously I caught a few, like, and then I put it in, and everyone's like, your alarm never went off. It's like, it doesn't need to go off. I seen the line going out, and that's what obviously that was doing. That's the reason why I went running around to it. Try and beat it before obviously the alarm and the rod tip goes, like, but yeah, obviously stop moving and that lot, so it's like, yeah. So it does work, yeah, keeping an eye on your lines. Yeah, you can't always trust it because obviously you got wind and stuff like that. Obviously you got liners what could be pulling. You got anything what can pull it. Debris in the water, the undertow of the water, weeds and twigs coming across, all sorts. Yeah, but it's something what's not to be ignored. Yeah, it's always. Well, I'll grab that one. It's always worth checking these little things out. Right, so let me go and grab that bottle before it goes somewhere stupid.
They're £4, aren't they? So it's 27, 23.
What? If they're soaking wet, they're £5.
wet, it's £5.
Yeah, but I'm saying at that time, was it? So
Yeah,
it's been
about three and a half
so
pound.
you're still £23 your PB should get wet.
No.
Congratulations, Jason.
21. You said the PB, now it's 23.
It's
so
what happened when you come down south.
They're still, son. You get wet. It's normally the women get wet, but ain't no women.
The problem what I can't do, I can't go far back.
Does it?
Oh no, we said about this, didn't we? We were talking about it
Yeah,
earlier.
as we say, we're all going on the middle of
We do a midweek.
Me, you, James, Lee.
If we do a midweek thing, Liam, cut the days in the middle of September. Come up for that.
Got a social as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, with this well before social, wouldn't it? If we do it like maybe like 16, 17.
Or a social, it's only a couple of weeks.
That's my limit, that's all I can go at. Yeah. If we do like 16, 17, something like that, do a few nights down on the middle, group of us.
Yeah, don't worry
Young
about
Jack,
that.
Jack will be at uni. Jack will be finger blasting something.
You're right, grabbing hold of that big fish, mate.
Usually big.
This is all new to him. Well done, mate.
I met an Irish bird.
Oh, yeah, no, it's equestrian.
I met an Irish
mate.
bird in
It's no good, that.
Ipsos when I was 19. Never forget it. Jesus, she was mental.
Jace, you need to move along this way, mate.
I can't go that way. I've got
Look, no, you need to spin yourself around and face me. No,
Robert's
so that
wrong. Yeah.
Proper, they were from Skerries.
Yeah, I don't know where she was
Northern
from.
Ireland.
First night I've been abroad. First time in my life, and I just ended up with this bird. I woke up.
Let's
like,
have some of it.
Didn't have a clue where I was, what I was doing. I thought, God, it was nice.
Yeah, other side.
And the marks down my back, 3 of them were still there.
Steady.
From my toenails.
Yeah, she did foot massage.
What did he say? Who's there with you? Did you got someone there to take pictures?
Yeah. Well, he did say. Oh,
You know what? James's pictures are better on his phone than what Rob took.
Yeah. Over to me, mates to Reese.
I reckon after 3 that'd be a good picture. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, down here, old. Right, you cunt.
Vanz, though, that was so lucky. I see you got wet then.
I'm glad I got bloody glasses on.
Yeah, while we're there, let's get a picture of you wet. All right, mate.
I can't fucking see it.
Thumbs up.
Did you video it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't video it.
Oh,
No, his phone's recording it.
Oh, I feel it all running down in the waders.
Oh, is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely, you're right.
No.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, lads.
Beautiful looking fish as well. Yeah. Right.
The worst is it's getting fucking back out.
I'm going to pull you up.
Right, forget that out.
yeah, I bet.
So, £23, new PB. Now you can say it's £23, mate.
Where is she?
Right, there's your frosty.
You want?
Mwah.
Right, you put it on your reel then. It's frozen. Oh yeah, what have we got?
It's a nice fish, mate.
What hash? Frozen. Yeah.
The cants. No, I thank every one of those guys, yeah, I really do. So it's not a monster fish, but obviously places I go, I don't normally go to big water fish and that lot. I really don't. I go here, there and everywhere, and God, look at the size of my tits hanging out. I am literally drenched all down the waders, feel it inside, obviously my feet and that, literally a lot. Any more buckets I would have been going under. So, but I've been, that, right, so where I was saying on the video a moment ago about where the line lifted up and I come running round, that, let me turn around there, you're in the light, sorry. That's better. So yes, where I come running round a moment ago, because I seen that line lift, that was the same rod. So I literally come round, went back, obviously did that little bit of a video. 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later max, it went, and that was the rod. So it was obviously there, wasn't it? And that's it. So 23 working it out at, it coming I think it was 27, nearly 28 minus sling, so we're saying 23. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the 0.1, 0.2, 0.3s, all that lot. I'll always go to the lowest number I can. I'd rather go like 23, 24, 25, 26 and so on like that, yeah, not the points. I'll never bother with it. Never have. So some of my older videos there may be, but I've never been fussed. God damn, I'm wet through. So middle rod obviously needs to be laced back up. So being able to see that line from a distance does a good job, yeah. Well, it's not a distance, obviously I'm only on the next peg light, but I can see it, yeah. Sometimes you can only see it in certain light spectrums, but this stuff you can see it all day long. Right, so what am I getting? I need to get some more leads, and yeah, and then so on like that. That, what I keep looking at on my finger, that's what I did when I was putting the pegs in, when I was getting the pegs out, because I was in a rush. I just ran my hand into the peg bag and I cut my finger, and the first fish, you might see me doing that, looking at it, is because it just rubbed against it, yeah. It found my sensitive spot just as I found its sensitive spot. Right, I'm ringing wet through. Luckily it's a nice day, so I will dry out. I've got loads of spare clothes anyway, so I will dry out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to dry out, right? That is sopping. Well, here's the rig. Yeah, pretty much standard. Yeah, pretty much what everyone else uses as well. Right. A quarter boom, long shank Ronnie, but with the spinner D on it. Yeah. So this is what I like to use. So I can't remember what you call it. My head's going wild. Yeah. Spinner D. So, and I actually use my bait screw, but on this occasion I've been using a slightly different bait, which was the 16mm krill dumbbells. I seen them in the shop the few weeks or months ago, and I'm like, I've not seen them before, so I got them. But I like to obviously make something a little bit more special, so obviously, yeah, obviously just put a bit of stuff on it, and then same rod, same place, same bait basically, obviously just, well, same bait at the part, obviously not the same bait over and over. But yeah, two fish, same spot. So happy days. Right, let's get it back in, and then we'll get back over with the lads again. I went and got myself some of these night vision things. Alright, it was about 20 quid, 25 quid, yeah, not a lot of money. They're all rechargeable, and I was expecting it to be like proper goggles sort of things, or binoculars, but no, it's got a LCD screen on it. And for long distance, yeah, so for like anything like, I mean, 120 yards, you're gonna see things, yeah, better than what you can obviously just by looking. Even over here where I'm only like probably 20 yards out or whatever, it's crystal clear, yeah. It's got zoom mode and all that lot, but the more you zoom, it doesn't like focus in on it, if you know what I mean. So then it makes it go a little bit blurry. So you're better off just keeping it off on the normal zoom. But if you do need to fixate on something, you can obviously go further in and then obviously see it. So they're not so good, to be fair, on the zoom mode. It doesn't read like focus like your phone camera would like. There probably is a way of doing it, But you can put an SD card in there, so you can actually record all the footage as well. On this occasion, I've not. I just wanted to test them, see what they're actually like. So all you do, you got a few buttons on top, on the light mode, and you got the IR, which is obviously zooming in and zooming out and all this lot. Menu, so whatever in there, and then snap, which is obviously taking pictures and stuff. I think that's where it's mainly for. I think it's mainly pictures. Don't know if it actually records, but like I say, I've got an SD. So we'll turn it on. So I hold it down, and we come up with night vision. Yeah. Now where it does on the first setting, it comes up in the normal color mode, and then it is wrong one. Press the on off button, and then now that is in night mode. So obviously because I got the light on, it's just all flared up. The camera's flaring me, but that is actually now night mode. So I could go see now. Oh no, I'm in video there for some reason. Got the wrong one on. Alright, that's night mode. Yeah, so I'll just be pure white to you guys. But that's because obviously I'm so close. But it will actually pick someone up, and you can see the face and everything. The way I am at the minute, obviously I've got a mesh on, so all I can see is the mesh. I need to open the mesh up to actually see it all on that lot. There we are. Yeah. Crystal clear. So what I can do is just stick this out here, and if I want to check like the fizzing on the spot, there's something there straight away. I can see something. If I just zoom in, and something else what I can't see as well is actually a swirl. Yeah, I can't see that. The lake itself is flat calm. Open that a bit more. So the lake itself is flat calm. Just have a quick scout around for any ducks. No, nothing. So there's still activity there. Obviously by the naked eye, yes, it's 5 in the morning. It's still dark yet. The sun hasn't even tried coming up yet. That won't start coming up until probably about 6. So they're still there. You're right there, guys. Right, obviously we're on a final night. Me and Vanz was obviously going to be doing a bit of a chat and do some video and stuff like that. And then yeah, we was obviously having a chat, and then Jody come round, obviously the owner, and we've just been chatting to Jody as well. He's diamond geezer, yeah, he really is, great bloke. And I keep saying it and saying it, but you not believe how happy I am from this holiday, yeah, regardless of the PB, regardless of any fish whatsoever, yeah. This holiday, yeah, because that's where it's been for me. Yeah, I know it's not, it's only a short one, okay. Down here in the UK, just past Chelmsford, it has been brilliant, yeah, absolutely phenomenal. I was, when me and Vanz was trying to organise something for this time of year, yeah, and we wanted somewhere nice, and I said to him, I said, well, what about this nice fishery? And obviously I don't know if he heard of it or not, so I was showing him it and that, and he said, well, I know you came down to me last time. He said, but obviously there's obviously things going on that, yeah, vehicle things and that, really, so it was a bit awkward for him to get up to us, which is fine, yeah. So he told me about coming here as a member. I went, yeah, why not? So he obviously showed me the website and that lot, and obviously the YouTube page and stuff. I'm like, yep, straight up, yeah. Money wise, it worked out. There wasn't a lot in it, yeah. It was virtually the same, yeah. Bit of extra fuel money, but either way, Vanz would have had the fuel money coming up either way, so it makes it odds like. And wow, yeah. And when he showed me the website, obviously I'm watching the YouTube page, should I say. I obviously watched what this guy basically got it at, yeah, Jody, the owner. How he got it, he basically bought the house and obviously bought all the water and that lot, and for the time what he's done it in, it's like Mission Impossible. Yeah, to turn it from how it were to now in such a short time. The guy's phenomenal. Yeah, as well as his other work on top as well. He's a machine, that guy. He really is. But not only that, he's an absolute great bloke, and he'll come and meet you and greet you, and he will treat you like family. I've probably said it time and time again, yeah. But I mean it, yeah. I really mean it. So I've said to him about being a member, and he's like, "Yep, you're welcome to be like." He don't do it for the money. Obviously, he wants the right people, yeah. The people what fit the job, obviously. Anyone what goes smoking wacky backy, yeah. Obviously, the spliffs or whatever you call it, the magic dragon, whatever. I can't remember what you call it these days, yeah. Obviously, not interested. Yeah. Any other types of drug abuse and that, not interested, yeah. Basically, if you're a knob, not interested, yeah. So if you do any of that, there's no point in even making that call, yeah. But would I advise anyone to come? Yes. Yeah, memberships basically goes, I think it's March sort of thing, like if you want the year one. But there is also the one what I'm going for, which is the class as the long distance one, where it's I don't get to fish all year. It's I think it was 5 weeks, something like that, 5 sessions. It was something, but to be all honest with you, I'd only do it two or three times anyway out of the year because of the distance thing. That's why. It's all right. I'm looking out of the water and I'm looking at all the lights and stuff. It's stunning to see it all. It really is. It's madness. It's beautiful. So only thing missing is a bloody hot tub. But I'm not bothered about that anyway. Well, yeah, this to me is luxury to another level. Yeah, obviously if you're really high up and stuff like that, then maybe not. But this is luxury in any type of carp fishing. This is luxury. You can't get better than this. You really can't. And it's on your doorstep. You don't have to travel to France. The old. If you watch his videos, yeah, it's a carp fish. I called it carp fishing with a twist for a reason, because what this guy has tried doing, and if anything, I'd say he's achieved it with a really high mark, is bring France fishing to the UK. Yeah. So you're basically fishing France, but without going on that ferry, without going on that train, without spending all those stupid hours, yeah, paying all them toll roads, and being completely knackered when you turn up to your lake. Even if you get drove, you're knackered because of obviously the timing what you're doing it at. This is in the UK. It's on your doorstep. So yeah, he will take on members. Yeah, so obviously you just got to be the right fit. Yeah, obviously you got to see the guy, you got to speak to the guy and stuff like that, and obviously he'll make his decision from that. Yeah, so obviously if you're a complete twat, a cunt or whatever, like, you know, I say it straight, you ain't gonna get on. Yeah, you got to be respectful, you got to look after the other people. I mean, every member around here, yeah, I've not known one of these people. I've never seen them before in my whole entire life, and even these guys treat you like family. Everyone looks out for each other. It is the best fishery I have been on ever. Now all these fish, like just like any other fish in any of my fishing trips, obviously over the years and weeks and months and whatever, yeah, it is lit. Every fish to me is a bonus. Yeah, I've never been bothered about size. Yeah, we all want a big fish, of course we do. Obviously, if I say that I don't, and obviously I'm lying, because of course we do. Yeah, I'm the same. But I like to climb ladders. Yeah, I don't like to jump into big numbers straight away. And how it's going up over the years is how I like it. Yeah, and one step at a time. I don't want to be catching a 5-pounder, then a 10-pounder, then a 20-pounder, then a 30-pounder, and then straight into a 40 and a 50. No, I'd rather go up bit by bit at a time. Obviously, builds up the experience. Your experience builds up. Not only that, obviously, you're building up your fish care, your safety, your strength. Yeah, there's quite a few things. And for the guys what just go out and catch a 40 or 50-pounder for the very first fish, that's not skill. Not to me. Yeah, that's just sheer luck. Yeah. And the fish safety, they wouldn't know what to do. And we've all seen it, obviously, people on the bank caught this big massive fish and then they don't know what to do with it. don't know how to pick it up, don't know how to do a picture, don't know how to get in the water, etc, etc. Yeah, so no, I like to obviously build it up slowly. Yeah, climb that ladder like you do anything else in life. PB landed as well. Vanz hit his target fish. Yeah, what he's been after since he come on. He's seen it obviously when there was drained it down, obviously netting it all and all this lot, and he's like, I want that. Or when they were putting it in, should I say? And he's like, I want that, and he's obviously achieved it this weekend. I've had a PB. I've had another nice fish. You know, one of the monsters of fish. You know, one of the new ones what got put in, but they're all absolutely pristine. Yeah, every one what I've had, no dodgy mouths, no dodgy hook holes. Every fish what Vanz has had, no dodgy mouths, no dodgy scales, nothing. They are pristine. It's like they've literally come straight from a fish farm. It really is. That's how well looked after these fish are. It's mental. So, but this weekend, Lee, what was fishing down in the corner, got on really well with Lee as well. And first time ever meeting that guy, who's one of the members. Unfortunately, he didn't get out, and anyone else what came on, obviously, this weekend, and had out. So it's only been me and Vanz. But his lad has also had one as well. So it's a gorgeous mirror. I can't remember what it weighed in at now. 19, I think it was, something like that. So I'm sure it was about 19. I'm doing the membership, yeah. I've decided, I've spoke to the missus and that lot. I don't need permission, yeah. I'd just like to, obviously, say, yeah, that's obviously the type of person I am. And I obviously asked, I said, what do you reckon? She said, is it something you want to do? It's like, yeah, definitely. And she said, do it, yeah. And I'd just like to, obviously, give the courtesy. So, yeah, I'm going to become a member. Yeah, I'm only going on the long distance one, which is a bit cheaper. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I went up to the shop, but unfortunately it wasn't there. So, obviously I'm going to wait until tomorrow. But we are now on the final night. So, what's happened since we've been here then? Yeah? It doesn't feel a lot, but it is a lot. Yeah? For you guys, I'm saying it that way, yeah? It feels a lot to me, yeah? But for you guys, I know it obviously won't, because I've not done huge amounts of content. Now bear in mind, obviously, Vanz has been after that fish since, that orange carrot, that's what it's called, since he obviously came on the complex, yeah, and obviously he's had it. I've had a new PB, yeah. I didn't come here for the PB, to be honest with you. I came here to want to see Vanz and also to obviously fish a great lake, obviously, what I had the opportunity of doing, so that's obviously the reasons why I come. And I can't fault it. I really can't fault it. Every person here, yeah, these are just members and bailiffs and also the owner. They are phenomenal, yeah. And when I say phenomenal, it's like family, yeah. There's no idiots around. There's no litter around. Not even a fag butt on the ground, yeah. And that, it obviously does a lot, but it's like I keep saying, obviously the maintenance and that lot, obviously the scenery, and oh my god, it is literally a holiday from heaven. Pack up, just get this bit of like dampness off top of the bivvy. I thought it would do last night with the temperature started to drop a little bit, but nothing bad. But yeah, just get obviously that to dry off and that lot, and then yeah, get everything away. So last night, well, early hours should I say, 3 in the morning. Had a really weird take on my right hand rod, which is a zig. That bip, 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 bip. It's like, okay. So I'm getting out to it, and then you know when you have these weird like things go in your leg, and you're like, oh shit, and your legs just won't move. Yeah, probably tiredness to be fair. But I'm like, legs aren't working. Come on, legs, fucking move. And I was like, alright, it wasn't a long time, like, but you know what I mean, when you just wake up, like, you know what I'm like, as soon as the beep is happening, I'm going to it anyway, or have a good look. But now it was, in the end, it got to a massive backdrop, and the angle was on the floor, all the line was slack. I wound down to it, and it's like, literally right down here, halfway towards me. They do like to swim towards you a lot, yeah? Yeah. Anyway, I literally got it down. Got to obviously the fish. lead dropped off, and then felt the fish for about 2-3 seconds. Yeah, nothing massive like, and just boom, come back out again. That's twice on the zig now. So 2 fish out on the normal way, and then 2 lost with the zig. Don't like them. Never have liked them. Still ain't gonna like them. Give me a run though, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, it's a trigger. So yeah, unfortunately, it is 2 out, 2 lost for me. I don't know about vanz yet. I've not been round to him. I've literally just got up and just literally brew and come straight out to you guys. Yeah, that's our dedicated arm for you. Yeah, and straight up to use. Yeah. Over there it looks pretty quiet, to be fair. I'm in Ireland. Yeah, I can't see any fizzing at the minute. I don't know where there was loads of activity yesterday, Dan. There was a hell of a lot in front of vanz. Yeah, there was a few down here. I had a massive couple of crashes and wallops down there. There was some down here. There was loads down vanz's way. Yeah, absolute loads. But oh yeah, Keith put us on some spots. Yeah, he was saying about it and that lot. And he did want us to catch. Don't get me wrong. He wanted his lad to catch it. Obviously, he wanted to have a good chance himself. And it's all done. But what he's done is obviously put the time in. He's put the effort. He's been asking where the fish have been coming from and stuff like that. Checking the wind directions and all. And he's been doing it for weeks and months. And we was meant to be on the other side, so literally where that cabin is. Can you see it over there? Yeah, that's a VIP thing. It's not Jack's one. That's not been built yet. vanz and his lad was going to be on there, and then I was going to be on the next one over here behind the reeds. So I still fish towards the reeds side, but there's not as much water apparently or something. This one there's more, and you see more as well. And then he changed it from there. He said, "Well, we'll go on there 2, 3, and 4." So yeah, all right. And where it is, he's booked out the other swim, but his lad still has to sleep in the same bivvy with him at the minute because he's a great fisherman and stuff. He just struggles getting up a little bit at night just due to his age and stuff, which is understandable. So that's the reason why he books that other swim out. So he's got that water as well as the water in front of him, so he can spread his rods. Yeah, that's why he does it. And I don't blame him, because otherwise putting 5 rods in something like this is bloody awkward. Yeah. So, right, we've got to pop round to him. See if he's up. I don't know if he will be yet, so we'll see if he's awake and that. We'll have a chat, and then obviously we'll start and get this lot down. Right, obviously we're packing up, and yeah, so as you can see, my peg is clear, apart from them 2 bits there, what I'm going to take to the bin in a second. Everything is round here. This is obviously there, so what we do, we just push it to the back of the swim. So fold it up, roll it up, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, make it all nice and neat. Everything is here waiting for the buggy. So that means no barriering, no carrying, just literally lift it in the barrier, in the in that basically. There's one of the buggies just on there, look. So vanz is just chucking a lot of his stuff in there. It's basically a golf cart sort of system. It's absolutely great. All that goes in, no problem at all, and you can still get more on. Yeah, vanz has got a bit more because obviously he's got his lad with him, and yeah, he still gets it all on in one hit. So we'll wait for that, and then that is pretty much it. But what I'm doing in a second, I'm going to the toilet. Yeah, so I'll just push this to back a swim, so just away from the water, just in case obviously the wind catches it or something like that. So I'm going to go for a little wander, go to the toilet, have a little freshen up before obviously loading up and then going home. So I'm not kidding you guys, it's been a great session now. I'll probably get a bit more video with vanz in a moment when I come back anyway. But if not, thanks for watching. this has been by far my most favourite session. Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, it's not exactly been one of the best, don't get me wrong, but obviously you kind of expect it, obviously, on the harder water. I've had some great sessions, but it's the best for location, it's the best for company, it's the best, it's the best for everything. Best, yeah, that's all I can say. So that's why I say it's been absolutely phenomenal, it really has.